had a retreat coming up where I was going to be on Zoom for a number of hours during the day, and I decided to go to the beach for that retreat, and it turned out to be the best thing I ever did, because while I was inside doing these Zoom sessions during the day, when I had a break I was able to get out and enjoy nature and the beach, and I made a special point of getting up early in the morning so that I could see the sunrise. And what a beautiful sight that is, just to see that beginning of light on the horizon and then to see a full sun. New beginning. Peninsula Pastoral Counseling Center provides clients with the opportunity for a new beginning, because so many of them they're not satisfied where they are. They may be struggling with a relationship, or they may be struggling in a job or having a decision to make, and they may be struggling on a number of levels. And so we like to think that in working in counseling, they might begin to see things in a new way. They might learn about themselves.
In order to deal with people as whole human beings, you need to deal with whatever their faith tradition or their faith history is. Otherwise, you're missing a significant part of who they are. I feel called by God to be here at PPCC. Being able to help people to experience life in a way that brings them joy so they can experience victory, and even in those low moments when they're trying to figure out what to do. It's a blessing and an honor to walk alongside people as they figure those different areas of their lives out.
With the PPCC, not only do they deal with the clinical side, they deal with the spiritual side. And I would say not only do they deal with the spiritual side, they deal with the clinical side, because sometimes if you go to a pastor, you may only get the spiritual side, and we quoting scriptures at you and everything. And sometimes you may go to a clinical counselor and all you getting is the natural side. But when you can bring both together, it really helps a person become more whole.
Seeing lives change in therapy right in front of your eyes from one session to the next is like being witness to a miracle. And it's probably the best confirmation of faith that I've had in my life.
PPCC is an extension of the services and the care that we provide to our students. Having that resource is really important.
It serves as a mechanism for pastors like myself who can't handle certain issues that our parishioners have, to be able to be the release valve that they can go there and get the professional help that they need and desire.
About 20% of our clients don't have insurance, and even if they do have insurance, they can't afford their co-pays, or they have high deductibles, so they're not able to use their insurance. And we don't want that to be a barrier for them to get the care they need.
We find a fee that will work for them, that makes services possible, and we're really one of the few clinics outside of government-run systems that provide that kind of care.
One of the segments of the community that benefits from Peninsula Pastoral Counseling Center is our military. Our military folks experience separation from family, stress. The people who are deployed and the people left at home both have particular issues. Peninsula Pastoral Counseling Center has counselors who have served in the military, and there is an understanding that is brought to those relationships and those therapies that cannot be duplicated.
Military service highlights or exacerbates, depending on how you want to look at it, those issues and problems, because military people are in a very tightly structured command environment, of course, we all know, and there's a requirement to always be ready. When you come to counseling, sometimes that may signify to other people maybe that you're not quite ready enough. I think military service just kind of exacerbates some of the normal things that people experience.
It's not a surprise, it's a nationwide trend that mental health issues are on the increase in the college student population. There are lots of reasons for that, but it certainly is incumbent upon us to provide as robust support as we possibly can for our students, particularly during this time of COVID, again with uncertainty, with the fear that comes with the unknown of the virus itself. And in many cases, a sense of isolation. Students aren't able to interact with each other the way they're used to, maybe with masks and social distancing, or maybe not at all.
We had to become experts in telehealth and get get online and begin to do our sessions virtually, and that was a big pivot for us. And in the course of making that effort, we were able to stay connected to our clients and even welcome new clients.
PPCC provides an opportunity for pastors to get to know one another and to support one another and to learn and grow in their ministry. It provides workshops and education opportunities that strengthen pastors and other professionals in the community.
They have groups, especially now with the racial divide that's going on right now. We have groups where Black and white and Hispanic pastors come together in dialogue. And when you have leaders training each other about each other's cultures, then they go back and take it to their congregations. That is affecting a large amount of people. So when you have Hampton Roads pastors coming together, Black, white, and even different religions that come there, and we go out and talk to our people in our churches, in our synagogues, in our mosques, that begins to make more unity and more brotherly and sisterly love. I love that.
There are a lot of places where people can get counseling. PPCC uniquely in this community provides a level of consistent, high-quality pastoral care. And the amazing thing is that unlike many places, PPCC works with people regardless of their ability to pay to the extent that we are able. We help people with their copay if they cannot afford it. If they're underinsured or uninsured, we find ways to help them get the counseling they need, and we only can do that with the support of the community. It matters because having healthy people in our community makes our community healthier.
I'm a therapist because there's a huge need in the world for people to be heard. And to be heard is to be loved.
An investment in Peninsula Pastoral Counseling Center is an investment in the community as they serve faith leaders and people. They will help make our communities healthier, more cooperative, and more joyful, frankly.
One of the things I like about the center is that it is a beacon of hope in the community, and it's known as such.
You come in, Newport News has a sign out there that says dead end. And some of our clients, when they see that, may be like, oh my goodness. You know, they may internally say, my life feel like it's at a dead end. But what I like to say is, well, you're here now. We thank you for coming here. This is a chance for you for new discussion, new ways of looking at things, maybe new opportunities that you hadn't thought of, new beginning, and new opportunities.